Welcome to Coloring with Lori. Pebbles is saying hello today. Say hello. Now you know I can't take you outside. You're going to have to wait. We might get some noise from her tonight. Looks like she wants to go out. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to Coloring with Lori. Hello, she says. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Amy. Did you get to hear Pebbles say hello? Say hello. I think she might be kind of noisy today. I almost got my otter done. I got some more work to do on the water, but he's almost done. Almost. Oh, goodness. Okay, my other computer is giving me a problem today, so hopefully this one will be fine. Thank you. Yeah, I thought he came out pretty cute. He looks really light on my screen. I don't know. Hopefully looks a little darker for you. Yeah, I just got one coat on the water. Hi, Kelly. Amy, when the replay loads, you'll have to listen to it because Pebbles said hello. It was really cute. I might actually put that on the hi Noel, on the title. Listen to the beginning. Pebbles says hi. That's pretty cute. How is everybody today? I don't know what I want to work in today. I was trying to finish my otter. I'm almost there. And the page ripped. But working on it. Leave that there for now while I try to get this other computer going. I don't know what I want to do today. Did I miss anybody else coming in? I was telling Amy, I'm like, I don't know. I'm okay. I just feel kind of Yeah. We had really bad storms in the area, so that's how I was going to tell you, Amy, but I think I kind of get the feeling you're kind of far away still, that watch out for the storms. So I don't know. Kind of thinking about working on this today. Thinking about it. I'm thinking. Did you do this one yet? Kelly, Amy? Well, let's see how my face looks. And Mike made me erase it, but I don't think it's any better. She's nowhere near done. Nothing's done. Well, I guess the skin is done because I can't get any. Her lips are not done though. And wow, they just like black on there. They're not black. They're red. She looks a little better today. Hanging in there. You too, huh? Hi, Carol. I'm on hold with Wild Summer till I'm done with bingo. Okay. Are you doing the whole board? I don't know how the bingo works at all. I don't know if there's like a beginning video somewhere. I don't know if I want to work in deep summer and deep blue. I was telling Amy, I don't know. I just, I'm feeling on the coloring thing. She's like, well, coloring's supposed to relax you. I gotta be careful with that. I don't want it to fall out. I really like this page and the idea of it sucking in the art stuff, but that's quite a task there. Quite a task. Whole board. Okay, wow. That's a lot. Do you have the whole year to do? Okay, so 2 squares a month. Don't listen, Amy. Well, I shouldn't say that if you want to do it. That might keep you busy while I'm catching up on other stuff. I really want to work and read a Berman next month. As I did get that one page squeezed in last month. So we're definitely not. I was thinking about doing this page. I know it's a lot of wood though. My browns are, I need to replace my browns, which I think I have them. No, hi Chrissy. I was just gonna say, anybody else come in? And there you are. I don't have nothing to talk about today, guys, so you have to find something for me to talk about. We had a very uneventful weekend. I'm sitting here trying to think, did anything happen? No, not really. Nothing exciting. There's actually quite a few pages in here I like. Like that one, not new to that. I like the Elmo one too, but probably everybody and their brother colored that, huh? That's different. It's cute. This one here I really like too. No. Okay. Anybody have anything exciting going on? I like this one too. It's got lots of stuff to do. I know this was a picking from last time. Do you like this one, Amy, with the crabs? I do really like this one. Diana. Gotta even sound blah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. I'll try to pick it up. I got coffee. Let me guzzle some of it. Maybe it'll help. Nothing exciting? Anything? Did you go shopping? Find any good deals? Hi, Tanya. Hi, Sue. What'd you say? No, but I'll do it. You don't like it? Huh. Well, we can do the saloon then. We'll do that one. I don't want my adder to fall out before I finish him. Now I've lost it. Because you said you liked this one. I can work on this one. I think I want different pencils though. That wood's small. Small spaces. Alright, something over here. All I got over here is Prismacolors. Oops, I see some. Hi, Devin. Good to see everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks to all those that are watching, not in chat. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate you all. Everybody. Oh, I wanted to show you. I found our Prismacolor graveyard, which my mom uses. Oh, gosh. That's from that watercoloring that I don't do. So, I found like a little watercolor palette too. If View comes, I'll have to show her. It's funny. It's like the only one I have. I don't want this box. I don't know if it's dirty or whatever. But she uses an electric pencil sharpener, so she gives up on the pencils, like even like this, I would say. So a lot of these are taped together. But holy cow, there's like a ton of pencils in here. I'm like, she was just gonna throw these away. I'm like, no, 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 no. I just see, you can just glance in here and see her favorite colors. There's like a gazillion. She did do portrait. She was a portrait person. But my goodness, these are like half pencils. That's like a pencil. That's not even a colored pencil. It's a pencil. Yeah, so that's her little Prisma graveyard there. So that was a nice little find. I mean, not that I like working with little pencils, but hey. Okay, we'll do the saloon. I know. Oh, that's exciting, Chrissy. Anybody we know? Take from the castle ruins. Did I miss something? Oh, the castle. Tails, not takes. Oh, what is going on over here? So you got your book, right? You ordered it, Yana? I think I saw you say you got it. Trying to find myself. Can't find me. Here we are. So funny how late you pop up like on your own channel. The delay. Okay. There we go. Man, this time I want to see more pictures. Yeah, I only saw a couple pictures too. I have a box of short Prismacolor. I plan on taping them all together and getting every inch out of them. Yep. A lot of people, what they do is will tape them to like a real pencil and glue it with like super glue, and that way they can put it through the pencil sharpener. Yeah, the price will go down in September, right? When it's available here for you. I know I'm not gonna buy it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi, Ivy. Nice to see you. That the wood dowels. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Are they the exact size as a Prisma? $38 including shipping. Well, that's not bad from what I heard, like the $60 and stuff. Yep, the dowels would probably be even cheaper than the pencils. You had to cut them, okay? But the right, like, roundness. I'm gonna get up and grab my Prismacolors. I hope Pebbles doesn't move. Stay there, babies. No, stay there. They're all cute on your bed. Okay, sorry. Forgot to grab them. Grab that box again. She says she likes it. I just recently started watching Westworld in this page. Yeah, it does look pretty Western. When I was really looking at it. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera pretty hard there. I didn't notice the windmill and stuff at first, so it's like, oh wow, that's cute. I am surrounded with stuff. I've been moving, trying to clean out the spare room upstairs because it's just filled with. It's like the pantry slash catch room. Well, it used to be my mom's sewing room, then it became her craft room. Then it was a coloring room, then it was the catch-all room when the rest of the house became a hospital. Now the hospital's kind of going away, so trying to get back to living space again. Okay, miss anything? Miss anyone? Miss any questions? My eyes are watery today, so it's hard. Never watched Westworld. Nope. I thought about ordering from iMusic. Okay, how long did it take? Pretty weird. Okay. Yep. Okay, hi everybody. If I missed anyone, hello. Thanks to everybody watching. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. How is everybody? Anything new? Any new events? Anything exciting in your life? I was saying I don't have anything to talk about. I've had nothing happen. I did some laundry and did I even cook this week? I don't know. I made some pancakes, I think. I haven't done much of anything. That's what I was thinking. It was like a Gunsmoke type of thing. I heard somebody else say that they had all Swedish editions, so they wanted to stay. They wanted all the same editions. Makes sense to me. I was like that with my Erie books. I didn't want a English version. I need to pull them out one day. Do something in there. Make my mom color in there with me because I gave her my spare copy. Are they different? Is the paper different and stuff? Ah. Yeah, the paper always looked the same. I was trying to think. I think one of my no, I don't think I have any Swedish books. I think they're all English ones. Well, I would call yourself a pro with coloring on it. You could probably tell the difference on the paper for sure. I think as soon as we put pencil on paper. Hi, Shannon. Yay! Wow, you did him quick. I've been contemplating getting one of those, and I'm glad I just watched you color, because nope, I'd never be able to do it. I'd be so go crazy trying to stay in the line. Nope, nope, no. But they're so cute. Like I said, I was thinking about getting the Scooby-Doo one just as far as a collector's item, but I can't find the English version, so never mind. Because I was thinking about that too. I wouldn't want the book where with the Scooby-Doo wouldn't be much variety in color, but because I did have just like a regular old kid's coloring book by him, and I gave it away for that reason. I did a few pages. That was way back before adult coloring was a thing. Well, I didn't know it was a thing. It probably actually was a thing because I think it was 2014. That was the first time I went in the hospital and wasn't allowed off the couch for a month. Yeah, see now with Smurf too, like all that blue. Oh my god! But you know, that might be a good one for me to do. I think I've got 100 blue pencils in this house. Did you post Shortabugs or anything, or just on Instagram? He was coming out so cute. Cute, cute. I'm sorry I sound so blah. I'm trying to like upbeat myself, but I can hear that. Ooh. I'm trying. Been like that all day. I don't, like I said, I think it's been, we're kind of like in this little pocket right now. Like again, I'm as east as I can go in my area before we hit the water. So we're kind of, the storms are in the other direction a few miles west of us. So far we've avoided it. We've gotten some rain, but not the 60-mile-an-hour winds. I haven't seen Mandy. I hope she's okay because that tornado was very close to her. It was actually in her city. So, I don't know, anybody seen Mandy around? It was sad. A 12-year-old boy. They he was in critical at the hospital, but he didn't make it. It cracks me up when they say apparent tornadoes or something like that because they can't call them a tornado until they're investigated. Talked to her yesterday. Okay, the tornado was the day before, so I'm sure she would have said something. But they did have high winds and bad storms last night, through the night, so she might not have power. They were really bad over in that area. You're okay up your way, aren't you, Kim? Obviously, you have power. Oh, was Ivy going to order books? I thought she was ordering paint. I know, right, Chrissy? Breaks my heart. Especially like in an area, I don't know, we're not supposed to have those kind of tornadoes. There was a guy that lived in that area, but he was from Colorado, and he said that was one of the reasons. Not Colorado. Where did they have all their tornadoes? Oh goodness, you know, the Dorothy place. And he said he moved here to get away from them, and he's like, "What is that noise?" And yeah, he could not believe it. Oh. I know our weather's been getting weirder and weirder every year. And we always lose power. I like where I live and everything, but I don't know, we always lose power. And I'm sure like all my appliances died last year, and I'm almost positive that's why. Kansas, that's it. I could not think of it. Thank you. No books yet. Oh, Kim's good. Good. I heard from her yesterday. Okay, great. Like I said, they did have high winds and bad weather last night, so if anything, she'd be out of power today, but hopefully not. But, okay. Give me something to talk about, Amy. Is the shadow gone today? Not really, huh? Better. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting one. Very weird. I'm obviously doing something different. I'm moving it back up. Hang on. It's so noisy. Sorry, I hope you guys can't hear that. I started my dishwasher and washing machine. I didn't even think about it, but hopefully you can't hear it. Did you say thinking? The heart's in the way. Oh yeah, I can see your little thinking face. Anybody buy any new books? Okay, good. I just heard the washing machine do the big go whoosh, whoosh. I'm like, ooh, that must sound weird on the camera. Not as weird as my sup pump behind me. I know I always wonder, do people think that's a toilet flushing? But it's not. It's a sup pump. And it's right behind me, so nothing I can do about that one. I'm not investing in any equipment because I don't know how long I'll be doing this. I don't know. I started this channel a lot earlier than I ever expected to. It was a plan to fill in my time at a certain time in life, but I ended up doing it earlier. And I know like this summer I'm going to be able to, move a lot better and stuff than I have, and a lot of stuff's got to get done in this house. So I was thinking of putting the channel on hold, but then at the same time I'm like, ooh, I'll probably need that break and get away and girl talk and, all the stuff that goes along with working hard. You need the outlet of fun stuff too. Wolf Moon, that was nice of her. I know you've been wanting that one. Love music. What is love music? You got lucky from Facebook Marketplace. What'd you get? You found something good? Worlds of Wonder. Yay! The more I look at that book, the more I like it. Or is it Magical Worlds? I don't know, but that one, I like that one too. I'm actually, I was going to say that to you, Amy. I think I'm missing, like, Johanna, like, doing this stuff. I'm, like, getting depressed. I'm like, I think I want to color Johanna, and everybody else is sick of her. I don't know. Old friends. Rita Berman, original winner book, and 4. Oh, wow. Nice. That's a good find. What song did she put? Oh. I didn't see a song. Do I have it? No, I don't. I got the new Eerie book today. It's really cute. Ooh, I didn't know she had a new one. What's the name of the new book? I like Eerie. Okay, Chrissy. We'll work on her when I'm done with my mythographic. Well, actually, I am. You don't have Magical Worlds right now, though, do you? I'm doing that Mandela, this one. And I'm using the Posca pencils, which is not going too bad. They're super, super shiny. Talk about buffering out. But yeah, so that's in Magical Worlds. I don't think Amy started it yet. She's got the whole month to do it, so. You do? Oh, okay. That's what I'm doing right now. I only have Jan. I have Rooms of Wonder. I love that one. Nope. Rooms of Wonder would be a book I wouldn't mind finishing. I don't think it's got any of those weird animals in it. That's the one thing I don't like about Johanna is the animals with the flowers in. But actually her last few ones were, because the animals looked a little better. Plus I think they were like fluffy, cuter animals. I remember seeing a bear. That fox was cute. I think we got a bear to do. Yeah, we could definitely do a lot of Johanna. Yeah, I thought I'd beat Johanna out from January, but it really wasn't. I fight with my printer, so I just give up and say I don't have a printer. They're iffy, so like I go through stages, like I'll love them for years and color in them and then I'll look through them and be like, eh, you know. And my paper is difficult. Well, thanks for being here, Devin. We'll let you know if we work in Rooms of Wonder. And thank you for the word on the free things. I always forget about that stuff. Yeah, it was good to see you here. Thank you. This is really like delicate drawing for because this is deep blue, right? This is I'm gonna say the Snow White lady. Fabiana, yeah. You got me wondering about my crystal book now, Ivy. You're throwing the whole book away or the page? Like, that does make me, gives me the creeps now. I'm like, wow, it's pretty bold. No mistaking what that meant, you know, that's... Wow. Well, that's cool that she does that. I stay, see, I stay away from stuff like that. That's where the good colorists go in the artists' galleries. The artists of the colorists. But yeah, you're definitely in there. I really don't well, I do. You got toddlers and you work full time. It'd be kind of hard for you to have a channel, but your channel would probably just do good with little shorts of your work, your coloring. Don't have to do any talking or anything. This looks so funny right now. Oh, let me grab it and show you the crystal book we have. The whole book. There are other... Oh, really? Okay. Well, Amy's got it too. And I bought it so that we'd have a couple mythographics that were the same. So, yeah, I was a little shocked when you pointed that out because I didn't really look through the book. I just got it because it was one that Amy had. That page looked like a copycat from Johanna, that one. I'm surprised, like, the Mythographic publishers allowed that, really. This one, Amy. That's pretty satanic. Did you see it? Like I said, I haven't really looked through it, so... How's it that far behind? Did you see the picture? Oh, okay. I guess if led to, you know, interpretation, we could go that route. Probably this one's the other one. That one's weird, yeah. Breaking through the gates. That one there. Definitely could be led for open interpretation. Yeah, I'm surprised you like this book, actually. Lee she haven't colored anything in it yet. I gotta do something over here. This looks too awful. We'll fill in some more. I need a sharper pencil though. These books look weird on camera. The lines like break up. Either that or it's just the filming the last 2 weeks. I don't know. Everything's been weird. Oh boy. Going for a ride. Here comes earthquake. Sorry. Oh. Right. I agree. That is pretty clear. Yeah, I would never color that page anyway, regardless, so... I'm still a little surprised I bought a crystal coloring book. But books like that those are the ones like I wouldn't be afraid, you know, to use Inktense and watercolor pencils, and it's an absolute mess. And it's perforated so they can come out nice. Yeah, I don't know what is up with my lighting and everything these days. This looks so weird. Very weird. I am not in here right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, to practice coloring crystals. I know Amy's done a lot of crystals in it. But I should probably do some aging on this wood too, being that it's underwater. Huh? Let me find a green. Those weird. Do I have a... Anybody else coloring tonight? I thought that was brown. That goes over here. Placed some of my pencils in here. They're getting too tiny for me. Yeah, that should help. Get some weathering in the wood, being that it's underwater. What are your favorite pencils to use in your mythographic books, or you base with watercolors or markers? Obviously, you can use whatever in them. Hi, Ambient. Relaxing's good. Tear It by Lulu, and hopefully moving back into Maria. I almost grabbed my Maria, but then I'm like, oh, I gotta march through my mythographic. What book are you picking? What book are you looking through? Camellia? You have to stop doing themed months so I don't trap myself. Not that I can't change it up and do anything else, but I do want to color in these books too, so. I can color whatever I want. I realize that. They are fun, but I don't want to feel like that's all I have to color on live if I don't feel like coloring it. Never bought a Millie Murata. Definitely not my style. Definitely not. You miss anyone? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I'm sorry. I don't have any stories today. Just trying to think. Nothing happened this week. Mom was feeling a little bit under the weather yesterday, a little bit of a chest cold, and she did go out last week, so I was a little concerned, but I also was hopeful that it was just the weather, because our weather has been really weird. So I told her to take her Flonase and her other sinus medicine. Yeah, she's feeling better today, so a breathing treatment. It's always worrisome when people with heart conditions and lung problems have chest issues, problems, chest colds, and congestion. Hey, View, how you feeling? I found my one and only little thing of watercolors that I bought, like 100, look at this poor box. It is so beat up. This is so old. So, but I thought I'd show you that I actually do have some water, and they're weird. They're, I don't know what they are. Shimmers or something, but I don't know, they're weird. I was gonna try the gold to see if it actually covered gold, but they like look a different color in the different way, and the one color is really ugly. So, but yeah, so I actually do have one little set of watercolors. So I do. I lied. It's my tiny little set of watercolors. So, books with St. Patrick's Day pictures. Anybody know of any? Was thinking of doing one, and I'm like, I don't want to look through all my books. I have to look up, see if anybody has ever done a video. I know I have a color it book. It might have one, but I think it's a really creepy looking leprechaun on a pot of gold. If I remember correctly. Not something that I would really want to do. I'm going to actually bring this over a little bit, I think, because leaning a little bit too far. Looks so strange on the camera. I don't know. Hannah always had those types of pages. Yes, she did. St. Patrick's Day pictures in books. Yep, I figured gnomes for the holidays. Yeah, that's not really too St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. It's gonna be a green unicorn. So that should be interesting. It's one thing I can say I have never colored. The unicorn. I am just coloring all over this thing though. So it has a brush, so I use my hands anyway. It's funny. Oh gosh, I watched the end of the last episode of Grey's Anatomy. That was sure depressing. They did a little tribute to Nick Steamy there. So if you haven't watched it, at least fast forward to the end and watch that. It's worth watching. It was nice. There's a page in Camilla's new book. Nope. All I have is her best of. I don't know. I may get Beaston's Besties someday. Amy bought it for me, but get pinched. All I have to do not to get pinched is wear green. Okay. She has repeat pictures in her new book. 17th. It's okay, Amy. It's not like I don't have anything to color. We wouldn't be coloring in it anyway. See, when I get in this mood where I don't feel like coloring, that's when I should pull that book out and just like slap some. But then I feel like I might rush it and just really, really mess it up. Who knows? I was getting annoyed working with the Inktense on that water today. That's why it's not done, because I just couldn't do it anymore. That set of gold watercolors that you have with 6 colors. Whoa, you're kidding me. Because they're not that company anymore. I think all I did was swatch them because they're very strange. Like they all look white when you put them down because they're like a pearl. And then when you flip it, like then you can see the color. They're very weird. Maybe I didn't put enough water on them and get enough paint out. I don't know. But if that's the case, hey, they're for sale. I don't think they were super cheap when I bought them, actually. That's why it's just such a little set. I like what people are doing with the metallic, though, when they do, like, you know, a round background of metallic. I think you've done that on a few pages, few. I would never have the patience to do it, but it does look nice. I'm not too patient with a brush. Don't like it. Boy, I've got a heavy hand today. It's going to ruin my picture. Can't have a heavy hand with polys, Lori. Especially on this paper, there's not a lot of layering room. This paper took the Derwent drawing pencils really nice for my otter. I think he came out super good. Very happy with him. Well, maybe I should put them up for sale since I never used them. Do all watercolors go bad, like homemade watercolors? I know I've heard like homemade watercolors mold and stuff because some people don't put preservatives in them. I assume that doesn't happen to bought watercolors, but I don't know. The Derwents, yeah, kind of. Once I like colored that whole Rita Berman page with them and got like a good feel of them, I like I I was using too much pressure, which is crazy. Like those things just touch. All you have to do is touch them to the paper, and they're putting it down now. You know, and it's just weird to work that way. And gifted me some. Yeah, I know. She said she like didn't like them, gave them all away, and then bought a whole bunch more again. I see them on their website. Wow, $40. Hi, Chris. For that little set. Yeah, me too. That would have been a shame. You'd laugh if you seen my pencils. Like some of them are like half gone. I've actually used them quite. I was kind of chuckling when I was using them yesterday. Like you think I'd had them for years. And I'm like, I don't know if I really want to buy backups, but I do have another set, so that's yeah, Blick really messed up their order with my mom, so she got a super deal. Oh well. I think that happened with a lot of people. Don't think Blick made any money off those pencils. They might be now. I'm sitting weird right now. Am I shadowing or not shadowing? I don't know. I don't know how it's shadowing. Are they still a single brand? I thought they merged. Sorry about my throat. I thought they were the ones that merged. No? I think I actually have the swatch sheet for them. Possibly. Oh, you see that? Amy made that for me. Isn't that nice? Her little talented self. I gotta watch because maybe I don't have it. I thought I did. Ooh. They're weird. Nope, I guess not. Trying to figure figure out, my mom made, I think I told you about that, she made swatch sheets for the pens, but the pens aren't numbered, and then she didn't put the names on the swatches, so I'm trying to figure out what the swatches are for. It's a lot of fun. Hi, Hadassah. I see, I missed you come in, but I see them saying hi to you. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. Hello. I saw that book. It was something with the brand. Okay. Yeah, I think they merged. But like I said, you know me, I don't follow watercolors either, but I remember looking at them again and I was confused because they weren't like the same name or something. Because I was looking to see what I bought when they colored the way they colored. I'm actually not in the mood for coloring. I could play with them here if you want to see them. I don't mind. Okay. I'm up for it. I even came prepared. I brought the water. Let's see, and I know I got a piece of cardstock around here somewhere. I just saw it. Okay. Find a not so small brush. That one's a little bit bigger. Now, do these have to sit with water on them for a minute, or? Okay, so pearl colors is what it says. Oh, shove that over there. Now watch, they probably won't do what I talked about at all. They'll look totally normal. That's really weird. It doesn't look red, it looks really brown. Let's see, where are we at? I have fun with those white night watercolors. Everybody I miss. Great. I don't see many folks just buying, but maybe you may like save that set. Not a lot of water, okay. What, Amy? The paper in the book I don't like. Okay, she is doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. What am I supposed to do? They are gourmet. They are more gourmet, so I did it wrong. Why did I do it wrong? I don't have anything to spray in here. I don't have a spray bottle. No spray bottle. Is that what I need to do? That copper is pretty. Yeah, that red does look, like that looks copper. This looks bronzy, but it says red. This is bronze. Gourmet. Well, I'm definitely not a professional. Just drop. Yeah, that's a, Ooh. Well, now I'm out of water over here. Do not do this at home. Obviously used that one a lot. What color is that one? Silver pearl. Paper towel, paper towel. That was too much water in that one. Oh, oh. Okay. I hear you, you. Shush. She's screaming at me. I can hear it. Oh. I need to ensure my dad leaves everything in place. He forgot to place items back in the washing dishes. He's... Aww. And let it develop? Okay. No, I asked you. Those look pretty good though. That's totally different than how I remember it. But see, now these, like, this is supposed to be pink. I don't see any pink. Interesting. See, I think this is, like, now it looks pink when you look at it in one direction. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Well, I need direction. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Black paper. You know, I do have some black paper. Can I get to it? I don't think I can get to it without moving my camera. Oh, yes I can. It's an idea. But the that red and that bronze are pretty. Okay, let's see what happens. See if we can see it on black. There's some pink. Good watercolor is not that simple. Okay. Don't want to be labeled. No labeling here. I want to see why I use this one. Like, what this... Okay, this one must just have been a plain... I think I got too much water on them now. What was that one? Why did I use that one? Silver pearl? No. Green. Let's see if this one shows up green. It's awfully white to be green. Okay, I can sort of see the green in there. Obviously, they have to sit. And I know you said that. Let them absorb. I don't want to get them all icky just because I'm going to put them away. But and then this is blue. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So is that the deal, that they're made to be used on black paper? Because, yeah, they don't show up at all on white paper. Isn't that interesting? So there's the pink, green, and blue. Oh, let me put it in the camera. They are pretty, but only good on black paper. But they don't show up at all on white paper. They just look white. And that's what I didn't understand, and it doesn't say. They all look like, these 4 all look the same on paper. You get like a little, I don't think you can see that. You get like a little pink shimmer when you turn it. But yeah, so that was neat. But that is neat. So I guess I wondered, like Maria Trolle black paper. You can apply over the pencil work, and it's, oh. Did he get everything closed? Yeah, they're really pretty on there. Okay, thank you for suggesting that. Remember who that was. Was that Sue or Yana? Didn't seem like that was that far ago, far long ago, but thank you. Well, at least now I know that they actually do have some color, because I'm like, I don't know if I'm colorblind or what, but I don't know. Okay. Well, not like I'm going to use them any more than I did, but at least they have some color. Ooh, clean up my mess. I don't like these Arteza brushes at all here, but, you know, I'm not a watercolorist, so I hit the camera again, and I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, let me put a cap on this. I use those white iridescent colors a lot for wings and water. Oh, that is a good idea. Ugh. Okay. Well, like I continuously say, watercolor is definitely not my thing. My sister-in-law is doing so good. You know, I talk about her and her drawing and stuff. She's been taking and she does urban sketching and stuff, and now she's doing just loose watercoloring and drawing. Oh my God, she's been doing houses and stuff. I sent some pictures to Amy. I said, she is so good. And I don't think she really needed the classes. I mean, she only went to 2 classes, and those look like a professional painter, didn't they, Amy? Well, View's leaving. Good night, View. I hope your stomach feels better tomorrow. Okay. Oh, this wasn't the... Yeah, it is. Right book, wrong page. I'm gonna finish it. Hopefully I'll get him done later tonight. Finish up that water. I was gonna try, I found an old, not Wicca Stella, but the same idea. So probably just a different brand. The sparkly clear stuff. I might put that over the water, because I did ink tents, and Remember when I was saying you can't see the texture in this paper, but it definitely had it? Well, the Inktense picked up the texture, so all you see is the texture because the Inktense texturized it. So, and I went over it with Prismacolor pencils, but it didn't cover it. So, but yeah, can't see it. But like I said, when I put my pencils down, I definitely felt the texture. Let me move up a little bit. Debating if I want to color something else other than just all this wood. I don't know what color those kind of fish are. I should have looked them up. It is kind of a dull. We have cactus and wood and stone. So, you know, my natural coloring instinct's gonna make me do it all natural. I'm back in, right? I did notice that. Thank you. Lori, I destroyed your... Oh, the otter. Thank you, Amy. I don't know what you did to it. It was looking cute when you showed it to me. Hi, everyone watching that's not chatting. Appreciate you being here. I was just playing around with some watercolors that I had for years and didn't really understand. Seems like the secret is black paper. Yeah, they were really pretty on the black. I'm glad I played with them. I definitely don't know what the heck I'm doing with them, so... Can't tell you if they're good, bad, or other. Apparently they're a good brand and expensive, but other than that, don't know a thing. And I knew when I tried the watercolors that I did want a good brand because I didn't want to do the same thing with watercolors that I did with pencils and everything else. Buy a whole bunch of stuff that I'm never going to use and don't like and don't think I like something and... Uh-oh. Losing signal. I think I'm gonna color that thing. Maybe some purples or something. I'm tired of brown. It's some kind of coral, so it can be whatever color I want it to be. Put some color on the page. Try some pinkies. What is this one? Yeah, it's one magenta. Magenta's always pretty. Oh, that's really bright. I never seem to blend colors well when I'm on camera. I don't take the time to really make sure they blend, but that's okay. I'm just tired of doing brown. I'm sure you're sick of seeing brown. Got the colors laid out, so good enough. Is anyone else doing a mythographic page for March through Mythographic? Haven't really seen anyone. Been playing with a lot of water today. I'm working on 2 pages at a time. Uh-oh. You know, actually, I enjoy doing 2 pages at a time, I've realized, because when you get sick or fed up or you're doing a big area that you're bored with, you can, you know, go over to the other page. So I have found that I do like working on 2, 3 pages at a time. And that way, if my pencil brand is annoying me, breaking or something, I can switch to a different pencil and kind of adjust the frustration. So That seems to help. Oh, good, Ivy. Okay. I actually had fun doing that page until I lost my umph halfway through that water. Like, I really wanted to do that water better, but something scratched my page. Like, I got a line in the paper, and, it indented the paper. So, no matter what I did, what I put on it, that line was there. So, I just kind of lost my oomph to keep working on it, but I'm really happy with it, and I really had fun coloring it. It was one of the quickest pages that I've colored, too. It's another reason I can tell that I liked it, because I did it quick. Hi, Ange. Exactly. Yeah, you get to a point where I don't know what to do. You go to another one, or like, ugh, these pencils are irritating me, or because sometimes the polychromos will really hurt my hand. I can't do more than one page. I have to finish it before I can start another. I've never had, wow. I was like that for a few years. Actually, quite a few years, like 10. Um, yeah, I'd say it's just been like the last 2 years that I started coloring more. No, I take that back because I always did work on my Kirby's down here. So if I was doing like a Kirby picture, I would work on that down here. And then I always sat upstairs with my mom every day. My mom with her different stages and stuff. I spent most of the days upstairs. Where since my surgery, I got accustomed to being down here, and Mike brought all my stuff down here, so now I'm just kind of down here. And it's easier with Pebbles because I can't take her out yet, so if I go upstairs, she thinks I'm going to take her out. She's kind of gotten used to it. She doesn't bug too much anymore. Like, she knows I can't. She'll bug me when Mike's home to bug him to get up. And I think it's funny because she won't go upstairs. She'll stand in front of him like, you gotta wake him up. Just funny. But I'm not allowed to walk a dog for a year, so. And we don't have a yard. Have to take her out on a leash. Yeah, that's discipline. I just started having whips recently, too. I don't know that I'm uncomfortable with it because completing each pace still feels more natural. Yeah. But you're gonna finish it, right? So that's why I'm with it. Like, there are pages that I start, and as soon as I start it, like, I know I'm not gonna finish it. It's almost as soon as I put that, or maybe finish the first thing, you're not happy with the color choice or something that I did, and know right then, okay, this is, and I don't call them whips; those are abandoned. When I just get stuck, like I have no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I want to do, no vision. Which I start a lot of pages like that because, as I say, I am not an artist at all. I do not get any kind of vision when I look at my pictures. I really struggle what to do with them. I just color. So doesn't come easy to me at all. I like envy those people who sit down with the book and they know like exactly what they're gonna do. They can execute it and it looks perfect, and actually kind of shocks me. And some of those people I don't understand why they color. They should be artists, but then again, starving artists, that's where it comes from. It's hard to make it, hard to get noticed. I do a couple 2 right breaks. Yes. Absolutely. That's kind of how I try to do it, Ivy. Finish my whips at the end of the month or like in the first week of the new month. Yep. And I like that when I can start, now that I actually journal what my completed pages. It's nice to start, like I'm in the first week and, ooh, I got 3 pages done because I completed all the 3 whips I had going into the month, So that's always a nice bump. I gotta stop coloring so much, and now that I can move a little bit better, gotta start doing some more housework. I was trying the last couple of days, but it's been so hot outside, it's roasting upstairs, and it's not. We're still expecting like 20-degree weather, so it's not like I'm gonna turn the air conditioning on and open the. It's too hard for me to get to my windows and open my windows. Like I have to move stuff and open up the shutters for the year, and it's a lot of work to get the house open, so it's just too early. I need a year to finish all my. Yeah, they said 60-mile-an-hour winds again, Kim, so. Like, I watched that Michigan storm tracker guy on YouTube. I don't know, he's live when there's big storms coming in. So I was watching him yesterday, and he was pretty certain I was in the pocket that was going to get missed, and he was right. And I argued with Mike for an hour, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done arguing. Like, well, no. Jeez. That man loves to argue. He calls it debating. No, it's not debating when you always think you're wrong. I mean, right. I guess it is. I don't know. But he'll argue even when he knows he's wrong. He just loves. And then, like, if you agree with him, he switches his opinion to keep it going. And I just start laughing. I was like, oh my God. I'm probably going to start having them because I have too many books not to color in. And thanks to True, I can get some of my floppy pages. Is that for a whole year? I thought that was just a month thing. This is my first month actually engaging with others to do pages together. I've spent the past 7 months just watching and coloring alone, but showing my children pages. Right, just being a pain in the ass is what that. Yes, exactly. And then, I have to remember when he does it, Chrissy, to stop coloring. Because I'll tell you, harder and harder and harder, and I'm like, oh, I got to remember to throw my book to the side. So funny. Now, have you only been coloring 7 months with Asa? Because I've seen some of your coloring, and it's really good. So, or have you just been watching YouTube for the 7 months? Of course, we've all been kind of coloring our whole lives, haven't we? Adult coloring. The funny thing, I find it funny that I burnish my pages in adult coloring because you know how when we were kids we had, like, some people would burnish, right, with crayons. We didn't call it then because we didn't know what it was. Or we would do the really light coloring, where it was light. And I was that person. I was the light colorist who left, you could see the white. And I never understood, like, the people who burnish and it was so dark. And I'm like, oh, that looks terrible. Why did they do that? And here I am now, and I'm the burnisher. And I cannot, I cannot leave white space. If I do, I guarantee you there's some white pencil on there. Most likely a lighter color of whatever I'm using and not white. But I think about that and I'm like, that is so weird. But let's see. Did I miss? I can practice watercolors in my page books and color. You're dying. Oh, my coloring. Oh, was it just for the moment? And well, it's a true hashtag for being. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a month or a year. We'll have to find out. Does anybody know the floppy thing? Floppy books? Was that a year long or a month? Gully pattern. It's fun. I'm doing others. Nope, only 7 months coloring. My childhood was not existence of actually being a kid. I had one art class in school, but that was it. I remember when I was a kid, I always traced the object I was coloring. Yeah, some kids did that too. I remember that. Yes, we are very good. Glad you mentioned that, Ivy. We are very glad you joined us. I see you pop up in a lot of streams too. I keep odd hours, so I see a lot of the like Australian streams and Netherlands, and for them it's during the day and for us it's in the middle of the night, so catch a lot of their streams. Don't always chat, but of course you guys know when Mike's home it's hard for me to listen. He's a talker, so that's why I have a hard time watching you guys when he's home, because he just talks. So I'm the quiet one, believe it or not. Hard to believe, huh? Chrissy's over there cracking up at me. Okay. Pages you've seen where it has been from watching a lot of you all. I was just not talking until a few months ago. Ah, I see. You know, whenever I look at, like, some of these mythographic pages, like, I don't really know what they were or are or what to do with them. Like, I struggled with that red panda and the floating donuts and the syrup from the sky. So, I turned to the internet to look to see what people did to it, and I'm like, I could not find one page, not one colored. So Mike did it. He looks on his phone, and he did bring up some pages from, because I couldn't even find any colored pages from Wild Summer. So a few pages popped up for him when he Googled it, because we don't have Pinterest, so they'll pop up, but you can't really see them. You see like the person's name. But anyway, he found a couple, but they weren't very good. Uh, and I think they just did it like white, straight white. I can't remember now. But yeah, even trying to find a reference for that page, I couldn't. That's what he said. Obviously, other people don't know how to color it either, because it's. So I don't know if when I color pages that he normally looks them up, because that was pretty weird that he like went to Google and looked up pages. I'm like, are you a secreted colorer? Do you sit and color when I'm not around? you know. Well, it is funny. Following color lines to learn. Yes, that is a good way to learn the techniques. He does. Yes, he does. He has an Instagram. He actually, that's why I say he made me an account too, trying to get me on there. I just don't. I keep telling, I don't understand it, and he's like, "How do you don't understand it? It's just like Facebook." I'm like, I went there and I didn't see anything. I don't get it. At the same time, I'm like, I don't need another social media to follow. Is my anti-resistance to not really wanting to be on there? I don't know. My anti-resistance, whatever the heck that means. That's interesting. Ooh, big spasm. Good thing the pencil wasn't touching the paper. Pinterest is a great place for inspiration and reference. I can't color him anymore either, Ivy. I did a couple when I first started coloring a few years ago. I showed him on one of my lives. I did a Chris Chung Ching. I can't. I I don't have I don't know if it's the patience, the lack of um I don't know what it is. I don't want my page to look exactly the same as theirs, then like I back when I started coloring and first got on YouTube, some people would say, "Well, that was cheating. You weren't really coloring or showing your talent if you were following the color along." And the other argument side was, "Well, you still have to like do the same pressure and the same amount of layers and this and that. Four people could follow the same person and the results be completely different." And that's completely true, and I do agree with that. But people were really against people, and I never posted my pictures back then, so that wasn't an issue. I wasn't worried about anybody saying, "Oh, you copied so and so," because, like I said, I didn't post anything. Last year was the first year I ever posted. I might have posted some Teresa Goodrich stuff on her site years ago, but I struggle with coming up with places the color on the page. I have the ceremony first cubes and stare at the palette. I like wondering. Yeah, me too. Like I felt they would help me because I struggle with colors and color placement, but no. And Mike makes it. Mike is like my best critic, but my worst critic at the same time because sometimes he can be really mean and he knows it. Like he'll come back and say, "Oh, I don't know why I said that," and I was thinking about it at work. That sounded really mean, and I'm like, "Well, it was mean." When he looked at my face in my grains of gold, he told me I needed to put some watercolor on it or something. He's like, "If you can't erase it, you need to put some watercolor on it or something." And what happened was I must have went in too heavy with the Prismacolors, and then how you build up the wax on the Prismacolor, and then when I put my darker, it kind of like just stuck there, and it wouldn't move, it wouldn't blend out, it wouldn't erase off. Like I've had that happen on other papers, and see, I should have practiced, not practice, but um, it was the first time coloring in that book, so I didn't know the paper. But I ended up erasing some of it, which it really didn't all come off. But, he just straight up, like, "Oh, that looks terrible. Start over. Or cover it all up," And he hates my elephant page. He doesn't like any colors against colors. Like if you color something brown on the page, don't dare color anything else brown on the page. And I'm like, well, in nature, things are the same color. So I get him in my head and then I mess up. Like, perfect example. Those bread pandas I'm talking about. I hate this donut. And the only reason that this donut is this color is because I had him in my head. I wanted to make them both pink, but I had him in my head that why are both donuts pink? But in the end, the way I highlighted the page with the sparkly pink, and it should be pink. But it's okay. But because he was in my head, I didn't use a color that I wanted to use. But it's okay. It's a butterscotch donut with chocolate drizzle. So even if I post, I usually say I was inspired and followed by so. Yep. Facebook used to make you do that. So you're glad you passed on that buy. On what buy? What did I miss? What were you going to buy? Oh, the color cubes? Thank you, Amy. Thanks, Ange. I never thought I would be sharing my stuff, though. I had no idea. Yeah, I don't like sharing my stuff, but mainly because it makes me too critical of myself. So, and I hate taking a picture. It looks like this looks nothing like this on the camera. And when people say like it looks so much better on the camera than it does in person, not my stuff. I don't know if it's the way I color, but half my detail is totally lost in the camera. Especially like that portrait I showed you in the Hannah Carlson. That is so dark, and it looks like I just put like one coat of light peach on it or something. But it's actually like a Sierra brown and beige. It's dark. But the camera is just totally flashing it all out. But I don't want to make her look terrible and, in real person to make it look good in a picture, so. I'm sorry, Kelly. I have donuts upstairs. As I said that in the stream today, I have donuts, and boy, that went into a conversation. And I was gonna say my absolute favorite donut is just a white cake donut with a little bit of fudge frosting on it. But I like the plain just with a little bit of glaze, and I could do just a plain with no glaze. Actually, the old fashioned cake donuts. I don't even want glaze on those. Just the donut is fine. But like I told you, I'm definitely a cakeaholic, so cupcakes, cake, and crullers. Crullers? Cruller. Those are very good too. Our grocery store across the street bakes them, so if he happens to be there when they're like he'll feel the box. If the box is still warm, he'll grab a dozen, and they're really good. It's kind of funny that they sell because we have a Dunkin' Donuts and a Tim Hortons on our counter, on our corner. Baskin Robbins, Dunkin' Donuts, and Tim Hortons. Did I say Baskin Robbins? It's because Dunkin' Donuts coffee is so good. Anyway, Dunkin' Donuts and Tim Hortons donuts. I need to sharpen that pencil. It won't color that point over there. It's funny. Is this the one thing about polychromos? Like, I need a pink in between. There's no, like, pink. Because now you go into your, like, cinnamon brownie colors. I don't think this one's really much lighter. We'll see. And of course, if you're a polychromos user, if you just keep layering, they end up just as dark as the dark one. A little more violet in there. Kelly was like, so. Took some convincing, did it? Glaze twists are my weakness. Wow, that is good. Yeah, I just started eating sweets again. So I don't know, ever since my surgery. I take photos in natural light, and that seems to show the colors as I intended. Maybe that's the trick. Because I got, fluorescent lights, so, I mean, they see through everything. I can't remember. I did used to take them upstairs under the skylights, and they were better now that you mention that. Yeah, down here it's... I have to give that a try. And I know my camera is bad. I always have people tell me I have a stupid camera. Whatever that means. I have a stupid camera. It means I have a stupid camera. Its angle is very odd. It's like you think you're going to take a picture of somebody's face and it's like their neck down and they're not even in the picture. Which I'm sure is why it takes me a minute to get my like it looks like my camera is way over to the left, but it's actually here. So it's like it's in the phone crooked, like facing downwards. Like they put the lens in wrong. If that makes any sense. I take my pictures when I'm at work. 2 to 3 p.m. is the best time when the sunlight comes through the western windows. Oh, that just sounds so relaxing. Sitting in the sun in the west windows. I still remember me too. Oh my goodness, I was riding my bike and I'm like, I smell donuts. And the person riding with me, I didn't know anything about Krispy Kremes. The person riding with me explained it to me and said when the light goes on, I think that was it, right? They turned a light on and you knew that the donuts had just come out and they're hot and ready. So I'm like, oh, well, how often does that happen? Whatever. So we waited for the light to come on and get her hot donut. When we were young, my dad used to buy, somebody said something about frozen donuts being gross. My dad used to buy frozen glazed donuts that he threw in the oven for, like 5 minutes to bake them or whatever. They were fantastic, let me tell you. Oh, I've especially, yes. Yup. They just disintegrate. We had a Krispy Kremes once. They shipped them from oh, wow. I guess they weren't too hot and fresh. Right? Not. Hi, Jane. I saw people lined up outside of a Krispy Kreme in Bravos. I was nosy, so oh, wow. Then it goes fast because they're just lined up because the light just came on that they're hot. So, yeah, the line goes really fast. If there isn't a line, you probably don't want them right now because they're not hot. I don't know if our Krispy Kreme is still around here or not. I never hear people talk about them at all. I don't know. Are Dunkin' Donuts everywhere? Our area here, like Dunkin' Donuts blew up because we had a Detroit donut and that Dunkin' Donuts bought it. So now they're everywhere. Why did I color that pink and not over on this side? I don't want it pink. Anything like a coral color, which I don't have in polychromos. Maybe that'll be one of the new colors, like a nice coral color. I think the closest would be like their orange glaze, maybe. Or maybe, probably have to mix a pink and orange. That could create a coral. Yeah, I think it will. Pink's already on there. Lots of mom and pop donut shops. That's probably good too, though. We have Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, they're everywhere. I haven't had an actual Dunkin' Donut in forever. Like I said, I just like their coffee. The best in the area is MR. Oh, 24/7. Ooh. Yeah, they do, Ivy. I agree. I'm excited. I just hope they're ones that, are beneficial. Not like another orange. Don't need another orange. I know a lot of people are hoping for some lighter pinks. Most of their pinks are pretty purpley. Except for this one, and it is light purple pink. No wonder they're purpley. This is a nice color. This, I was gonna say, must be one of the old. It's dark flesh, which I have no idea what that's called now because I know it's not dark flesh anymore. 130, I think it is. Yeah, I don't even think my Albert doors have those, and I bought these around the same time. Time goes by so fast when you're streaming. So fast. Salmon. That's yep. It's actually a little pink for a salmon, but definitely the closest. That would be, like I said, that would be a good fill-in if they could get a orangey pink. But those two together made a good one. The dark carmine orange and that. I can't tell if it's 130 or 150. But that mixed with the pink made with the orange made a nice coral color. I don't know if you can see it on the edge of this thing here. Really have to be careful with the polys on this paper because, if you get them down, they're not going to do anything else. And there's not a lot of tooth. There is tooth. But not a lot. Light fish is beige red. Medium is coral. Beige red. That's interesting. They're all pretty pink. I'm not even sure they are colors that I would grab for skin. Go more towards their brown colors. I don't think I would use polychromos for skin. They don't blend really soft. Unless it was a really small face, then I would. And paper that I knew that it would blend on. But that came out pretty good. That's what I say about mine too. I like my polys. They're just like, they're They're a lot more work, that's for sure. Loomies for skin. See, I don't have them all. And I can't read mine. That's the worst thing about my Loomies. I cannot read the colors and the numbers. And I've said, I see your guys are printed in white. Mine are silver. So on top of that light wood, they've got silver shiny writing on them. And if I, even these I struggle with, but like I have to like get a paper towel and get it like just right over the writing and the Loomies to be able to see it. But so it's almost like I would have to go through all my colors. I know people do tape them and retag them and all that, but I don't know about all that. At one point, I could obviously read them because I, what the heck you call it? Wow. Swatched them. Boy, that was a loss of word. Well, hi there, Coloring with Ivy. I didn't see you pop in. Sorry. Hope you haven't been here long. Hello. Team Prisma, she comes in. Okay. Love the color. We just got colors in the house. My mom is loving them. She bought herself a 300 set, so I am one of these days going to do, I'm going to try to do a whole picture with Brutes and a whole picture with colors and see how they do. So the little bits I did like a flower, they seemed okay. But for me to really know how I like a pencil, if I can make it through the whole page. And honestly, usually when I grab my polychromos, I want Prismacolors for something. Like I probably will not tackle this with polychromos because that's a pretty big area right there. And that would take me forever. So even though I do layer, and I do layer a little bit with the Prismacolors, but not, obviously I'm a lot heavier handed than I thought because it took me a minute to get those drawing pencils down. So I was like, okay, when they're talking light hand with these, they're talking like feather hand. You're only half here. Okay. Well, hi, half here. I'm only here for 8 more minutes, so that's okay. Isn't it cute? I liked it. It's got a lot going on it, so I just got tired of doing brown, so I did some pink up there, put some color on the page. But I wasn't really in the mood for coloring tonight, so Amy's like, just kind of talk and play around. So if I looked like I was avoiding my coloring, shh, I was. Don't tell anyone though, okay? It's been one of those days. But I gotta finish my otter. Get him, hopefully I get him done tonight. Get him up and posted. But look, I made it through. I made it. It's almost time to go. And I love spending time with you all, so I'm finding a lot of gel pens. Any gel pen users? My main reason for asking is, how do you store them? Do you store them in color groups? She's got all these different kind of brands, and it looks like she used to pull out all the sparkles and leave the non-sparkles, so I got a whole bunch of sets with just the non-sparklies left, so I mean, I'm not a big gel pen user, but I will use them here and there for, especially during Christmas time, a present, a bow, an ornament, something like that. from Kelly's a machine. What is she doing? Coloring too much? Oh, Sue, I thought for having her come out, but okay. I've seen people rubber band groups together. Just trying to get some kind of grip on all this stuff she's got around here. Rubber band color groups together with a larger variety of a stash. Yeah, it's a pretty large. Like I said, I keep finding like little boxes of them in bags. And she had some nice jelly rolls too, but she had those in pencil cases, which I just came across. So actually, those are the ones that I tend to use. That's what I did my elephant with on my rainbow page. I couldn't figure out what to do that rainbow with. I grabbed the wrong color for these. For this wood. Oh well. It's wood, right? It's all different. I don't know if you heard me say, Ivy, I was only on for 10 more minutes, so don't think when I say goodbye that I'm leaving because you came back with your drink. So, always like, oh, yep, 5-minute call. Last call. At least you got your last call in. Did you bring drinks for everybody? We share around here. But thank you, everybody, for coming, helping me along with conversation tonight. Like I said, I really didn't have nothing to talk about. So I hope I wasn't too boring. Rambling on. Rambling on. See, if I knew Westerns, I would have told a Western story. I should know them. I watched them with my dad all the time. I've come to realize when I watch TV, I don't really pay close attention because I don't remember half of what I watch. So my brain must be somewhere else, which doesn't surprise me. Thank you for bringing drink for all. That was nice of you. All my cases are dedicated. Yeah, my pencils are. They're in case. The only pencil case that's out of order is my polychromos. I need to go through it because I replaced some. I had some babies and I put them back in. I replaced them like this, but then I didn't want to get these out, so they're in there. So they're just kind of shoved in everywhere, and then everything got out of order because there wasn't room for them. And so, yeah, most of my cases are in order to my swatch chart, except polychromos are a mess. But I know most of the colors, so that's okay. I think I probably know the polychromos colors better than Prismacolor colors. I actually bought polychromos before I bought Prismacolors. My mom had the Prismas and I didn't really like them. That was a learning process. If you went from like Crayolas or something to Prismacolors and you're pushing hard, like super hard, yeah. Your Black Widows are the ones that are a mess. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's time for me to go too. Thank you for coming, Yana. Have a good night. Passed up stupid tired hours ago. That's the fun hours, though. You just be slap happy and you got in this excuse. Live wasn't boring? Okay, thank you. Crayola Prism. Yep, it's a hard switch. Yep, you're like, oh, I don't like those. You're welcome, Carol. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Ivy. Thanks for coming. Both Ivies. Thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for coming, Shannon, Chrissy, Sue, Yana, Carol, Amy, Kim, Hadassah, Noelle, Kelly. Did I miss anybody? If I did, I'm sorry. That's why I try not to name names. I'm sure I missed somebody. If you, thank you. Please sleep in. Sue, thank you all for coming. What'd she say? Good night, John Boy. Right. Ange, I forgot you. Good thing you popped in. Good night, and thank you. Yes, thumbs up for your post. Hi, Angela. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful night. I can't remember who streams tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Thursday. I know Ivy Pearl's on 8 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Bye.